Family. Quick session for the folks. What's going on, family? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Free beans, free beans. Free beans, free beans. Free beans, free beans. Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, guys? Goddesses, kings, queens, all that, all that. Come on in, come on in. Come on in on this Sunday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on in on this Sunday service. Come on this Sunday service. Tap in, tap in. Share this to somebody you know paying bills. Share this to somebody you know paying bills. We about to have us some church now, all right? Better. It's time to get sanctified. It's time for church. What's going on, King? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody doing it. I'm having a nice Sunday, smooth, positive. Okay. Tap in, tap in. Free class, free class, free class. Quick session. Y'all know we got about an hour before they give us the time. So, all right. This is, like I say, this is just more. This is just more bang for your info. This is just some more info to put into your repertoire. All right, it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. You just got to learn how to be cold with it or learn how to actually use it. You don't want to be an information junkie and just sit on information. A lot of folks do that. So literally, I'm going to tell you what the steps you need to do. I'm literally going to tell you the mindset you need to have. All right, so please tap in, y'all. Please tap in. Go ahead and share this. Share this if you're still paying bills with cash. Go ahead and tap into this class. All right. Shout out for the ones that have booked the one-on-one with me, that we have a one-on-one. All right. Shout out for the ones that have bought a course. All right. Still dive in it. All right. You didn't just buy it and just started sending shit off. You actually sat on the information, overstood it, read it before you sent anything out. All right. So I'm really going to be talking to two groups, right? But, okay, I'm going to be talking to the ones that's just tapping into it, and I'm going to be talking to the ones that's tapped into it and are struggling, all right? So, again, I'm speaking to two people right now. For the ones that's just tapping into consumer law, I mean, you never heard this shit a day in your damn life, all right? And I'm also speaking to the ones that have tapped into it, but you're struggling, all right? So that's basically what this quick session is about. All right, so, but first things first, y'all. First thing, when you jumping in consumer law, you got to think about your why. Of course, everybody talks about the why. Why are you doing this? You feel what I'm saying? You got to make sure you're not doing it just to get a car, house, just to get something quick. You see what I'm saying? You got to remember you're doing consumer law so you can live a totally different life. You got to remember you're going from a debtor life to a creditor life. Again, a debtor life to a creditor life. A low life to a high life. Not saying you're in low life. I'm just saying we're going from a lower standard of life to a higher standard of life. Meaning once you start going to this higher standard of life, you're not going to be able to go back down low. You see what I'm saying? So understand your why. Your why is the reason why you're doing it. If your why is real shallow and it's not really a good reasoning, you're not really going to be able to prevail in this, okay? But anyway, all right, so that's getting that out the way. You got to have a why first and foremost. But when you figure out your why, all right, the first steps, I think, this is me personally, again, I done started from different places. I've been there, been in that group, you see what I'm saying? So I know what's out there, all right? So me personally, I will advise a person to first look at their bill. All right, whatever bill you talking about or thinking about endorsing or having issues with, the first thing you need to do, all right, step uno, all right, is to get your contract or a bill. That's your first step, really, to get your contract. But the first step is to look at your bill. Like, meaning right now, some of y'all probably are sitting near a bill right now. It's Sunday. You don't go to work till tomorrow. All right, go ahead and go grab a bill real quick. You know what I'm saying? We having a quick session right quick. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of seconds to grab that. Go ahead and get a bill right quick, because I'm gonna literally show you how you need to start looking at your bills from here on out. All right, go ahead and grab a bill, y'all. This is free. Free. Now, if you're just sitting on here looking at me, you ain't going to grab a bill. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. All right, it's on you. All right, so when you have a bill, just type bill. When you have a bill, just type bill. Literally about to tell you how you need to start looking at this thing. Let me know when you get a bill. Comment bill when done. Comment bill when done. Grab a bill. Grab a bill. If you can't get your hand on a bill right now, it's fine. But go ahead and grab a bill. All right. Appreciate that. All right. Grab a bill. Grab a bill. There we go. There we go. Literally telling you how to get out your bills. Now, are you gonna get out the bill tomorrow? No, but I'm literally giving you your starting point. A lot of folks don't know where to start. Hey, where do I know? I don't know where to begin to learn this. I'm literally telling you. All right, go ahead and grab that bill. When you get your bill, comment bill. All right, comment bill. I don't have a bill in front of me because I don't need a bill in front of me. Okay, I don't need a bill in front of me, because at one point you're going to be able to not even have to have it in front of to know what it says and what it doesn't say. All right. Again, comment bill when you have your bill ready. All right. This is all right. So, just so y'all can, I'm gonna show y'all, man. This stuff ain't rocket science at all. And I'm not here to be a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this information is free. My time isn't. You know what I'm saying? But the information is free. All right. So cool. Everybody got their bills. Now, the number that you see on that bill, is it positive or negative? Somebody just comment positive or negative. Is it positive or negative? You know what I mean? We don't. It don't even matter how much it is. We're not here to say how much your bill is, how much it ain't. You ain't got to say it's sky high, all that. You know what I'm saying? Is it a positive or is it negative? If you comment bill, comment if it's a positive or a bit negative. All right, positive. Appreciate you. No one should have a negative. All right, but let's see. All right. Is the bill positive? All right, thank you. All right. We all together. We are all on one accord. Do we all understand what we mean by it's positive? Meaning the bill that we see is positive. All right, it's positive. Okay, so even for the ones that don't have a bill in their hand, you can go online and see that number is positive. All right, so let's keep that mindset. Let's use that small piece of information, right? All right, so let's rotate over to our bank accounts. Do all of us have bank accounts? Some of us may not. It's fine, but do everybody have a bank account? All right, so cool. So bam, when you go into your bank account, all right, is the number in your bank account negative or positive? And if it's negative, please, you don't got to say it. You don't got to tell us you owe. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to tell us. Just let us, if it's positive, let us know it's positive. All right? More power for the ones that's in negative. We hope you run into a fortune of money so you don't never see another negative account another day in your life in the creditor's name. Okay? Because we here to get sanctified today. Okay? Exactly. So if your bank account is in positive, that's money that you can use, correct? I just need somebody to say it one time. That's money you can use, right? The positive balance number that you see in your bank account is money that you can use, correct? Okay. All right. Bam. Let's all right, we're all on the same page, okay? It's 80 of us. We're all on the same page. Is anybody lost so far? Because this is a quick session, free class. I just want to make sure everybody is together. Is anyone lost? Type lost if you are lost, because we don't want to have to move forward without you understanding that, okay? You must understand. Again, your bill is a positive number, meaning it doesn't have a negative in front of it, okay? You're going to use that information right there. Now you're going to think about your bank account. Your bank account, again, more power to you if it's negative. Hopefully it's not. But for the ones that's positive, that's money that you can use, correct? Yes. Okay, that's where we are. Meaning positive numbers means credit, means what we can use. Negative number is debt. Okay, negative means debt, positive means credit. Okay. All right, before we almost stay on the same page, okay? A lot of folks is saying stuff and they're still paying bills. A lot of folks know this information, but for some reason, you're still paying bills, okay? I love that the folks know what's going on, but if you're still paying bills, there's still somewhere that you're not clicking. You see what I'm saying? Don't be an information junkie. Don't be information. So many people can say, yep, you're right, bro. And they don't never come in positive. It's like y'all can talk this, but you can't live it. Not saying you're brown nosing, nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that same energy that you have when you can, yep, and they always come, yep, and then they come. Make sure you applying that to your life. Okay? Because it's fine and dandy being able to talk about it. Whole different story being able to live it. I'm trying to teach you how to live it. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach you how to live, how to actually live it, not just talk it. We can talk about it all day. All right? Anyway, remember the positive number in your bank account is money you can use. Negative means money you owe. So if our bill is positive and it's not negative, that means we can use this money, right? Right? That means we can use it, right? Why wouldn't we be able to use it? Why wouldn't we be able? You know why we wouldn't be able to use it? If we don't come correct. You know what I'm saying? If we don't put the right things on documents, if we come negligently, if we come combative, you see what I'm saying? Like things like that come in as a minor. You see what I'm saying? The only time you can't use it is when you don't ask for it. And if you don't ask for it correctly, you don't use it. So back to it, because I'm going to miss a lot of folks. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of folks it's going to go over a lot of folks' heads. So again, we're looking for the folks that's just coming in. On all your bills, please don't ask, what about my child support? What about my credit card? Hey, can I just work on my EBT? Hey, can this work on my... It all accounts. We are talking about all accounts that basically has your social attached to it. No, we're not talking about CPNs, okay? We're talking about your social security being attached to all the accounts that you opened up. Okay, that's what we're talking about. All right, so again, every bill that you get, that's positive. All right. Again, every bill you get is positive, which is going to be all your bills. Okay. It's all your bills. Literally, you are supposed to transfer that credit to the account number. Do y'all see the account number that's on that bill? For the folks that got their bill out, do you see the account number? For three things. Do you see the principal balance, meaning the balance? Do you see the principal's name, meaning the all caps name on there? And do you see the account number? Do you see those three things for those that got the bill out? Principal balance, principal name, account number. For those that got the bill out, when you locate those three, comment done. All right, comment done, because we got to make sure everybody's doing this and people shit's not going over people's head, because this isn't rocket science. This is some easy ass shit. Only thing is people refuse to believe this is this easy. That's the issue. They like, it got to be more to it. It just got to be more to it. It's really not more to it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is understand what the fuck is going on, and you're going to piece it together, send it off. They're not going to accept it once. You're going to get it back. You're going to send it again. They're not going to accept it twice, and you're going to start your court procedure. But before we get to that, let's stay on the path. All right, let me know when you're done. All right, bam. So you located those three things. If you see those three things, meaning the principal balance, principal's name on there, meaning the caps, And a account number, that, my friend, is a negotiable instrument, meaning you can accept it. You can accept it. So what are we doing with these three things? Remember, I said the principal's balance, the principal's name, and the account number. The principal balance is the positive number that's in your savings account. You need to transfer the principal's balance because you're the agent. You have to transfer the principal's balance to the account number on behalf of the principal. I'll say it again. The three things you're looking at for on all your bills. I don't care if it's big bill, small bill, online, it don't matter. You're looking for three things: principal balance, principal name, and account number. Three things to indicate, damn, this is a negotiable instrument. This is something that's being given. This is an offer. This is an offer. That's why I asked y'all, is the bill negative? Because if it's not negative, it's positive, meaning that's money you can use. All right. The problem is we don't know that this is money we can use. We just know codes and shit. We just know, 15 U.S.C. 1602 states that the creditor is the real consumer. Yeah, okay, goddamn, we know you know that. But can you put this in a piece together so you can get out your bill for the month? That's the question. You can go read this shit all damn day. You know what I'm saying? If you're not reading this for the intent to basically put it in motion, you just collecting info. You know what I'm saying? You was an info junkie. You getting high off info and ain't doing nothing for you. Y'all know how many people get high on info and they don't do nothing for them? Y'all know how many people y'all think are living this life, and the whole thing, they're just high off the info? And you getting a little contact, you feel me? You catching the contact, you know what I'm saying? You catching their contact. They learned some shit and say, oh, God damn, let me goddamn hop on. Yo, boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? It's information. If nobody can show you how to piece it together, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think they know what they're talking about if they can't show you how to piece it together. Saying that, well, if you know who you know what I'm saying? That's fine and dandy, but if you can't point somebody to what the fuck they need to know, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you saying? I'm starting to think you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never, nobody, and if I have, I apologize. Nobody's ever came to me and said, hey man, what the fuck do I do? Like, where do I start? I've never said, well, if you know who you know, if you know who you are. Well, if you know what you're supposed to know, you'll know what to do. Like, motherfucker, if I knew what to do, I would do what I'm supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Clearly, I'm coming to you for I need some kind of guidance to show me give me a starting point. I don't know what I'm supposed to. I've been out here working, bro. I've been out here fucking cracking my back for these damn corporations, man. I didn't know. Don't you think if I knew this shit, I wouldn't be clocking in? I didn't know this shit. My daddy don't know this. My mama didn't know this. My grandma didn't know. Tell me, where should I start? And if all you can tell me is, well, if you knew what you're supposed to know, then you wouldn't be in the situation. Like, what? You ask me where you need to start with, I always say, yo, Bill of Exchange Act. Now, granted, when you start reading that shit, it ain't gonna make no sense to you. But you need to know where to start. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like having a pre-K mindset and jumping straight into a Harvard course. This is harder than a Harvard course. I don't think they teach consumer law at Harvard. Now, my apologies to Harvard if you do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know. I don't think they teach this shit in institutions. So imagine having a pre-K mindset, meaning from pre-K to 12th grade, you had the same mindset. Nothing really changed. You just learn how to go to school from 8 to 5, 9 to 5, being a 40-hour worker. You feel what I'm saying? That's all they did for you. All right, so you have a pre-K mindset. Now you're starting to learn consumer law. Do you not know the type of jump you are making? You see what I'm saying? You're going from pre-K to learning something that, again, this is some numbers I'm just throwing up. 95% of people that's living in America do not know. 4% people do know, but they ain't living the shit. Only 1% of people know it and actually live it. That's why a lot of folks not really out here talking this shit, man. You talk this shit too cold, man. You get knocked off, or you know what I'm saying, this certain shit happen. That's why people decide to go off grid and teach this shit. Because this is not a public, it's public information, but what you do on the back end is private. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't ask me, hey bro, what you put on your tax document? Man, it's fucking private information. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what taxes to do, but you're not supposed to fucking copy my goddamn taxes. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. You see what I'm saying? You're not married. I'm married. So it's like, you're not going to have the same things that you're going to put on yours. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say stay away from the template. Stay away. Yeah, get a template, get an idea, but you still got to feel in your personal life to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why folks say, man, you are the template. You create the template as you go, because you are the one that this account is based off of. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the session. So on your bill, all right, it's a positive balance. All right, meaning that's money you can use. Remember, we're looking for 3 indications: principal balance, principal's name, meaning that's your estate's name, meaning the trust that you was born with. That's the name that's on your birth certificate, is also the name on your bill. That is your corporation name that you're using to do business with. Okay, we got to understand that we are 2 people, natural person and organization. All right. You got to understand that we are not the organization. We are the one that are in control of the organization. All right, man, that's why they call it principal balance. If you don't believe me, call your bank right now and ask them literally these words, word for word. Hello. Yes, I'm just calling to ask for my principal's balance. I can't see it online. Just ask them. They're going to tell you, oh, yes, sir, your principal balance is da-da-da. And you say, all right, thank you. Then hang up. You know what I'm saying? Then call your bill company. The same bill that you just pulled out right now. Call them tomorrow. Ask them, hello guys, I couldn't see it online. Can you guys tell me my principal's balance? They're gonna be like, oh yes, ma'am. Make sure y'all can still hear me. Y'all can still hear me? Y'all can still hear me? Yeah, hold on, wait till the thing come back in. All right, cool. But yeah, you want to call your bill company right after you call your bank. You're going to ask them the same thing. You want to ask them, hello, water bill, what is my principal balance? And they're going to say, oh, yes, your principal balance is da-da-da, and it's due on da-da-da. All right, now hold that thought, because remember, we're looking at our bank account and we're comparing it to our bill account, because we're looking at how they're the fucking same. You see what I'm saying? So, bam. You're going to call your bank back and be like, yes, hello, bank, my principal balance. Can I transfer that to my savings account? If you have a savings account. If you have a savings account. You can literally say, can I transfer my principal balance to my savings account? All right. Oh, it's still skipping? We good? Make sure we good. We good? We still skipping? We good, we skipping. Somebody just called. Still going in and out. All right, say we good there, you good. All right, wait before I get straight. All right. All right, y'all might gotta leave and come back. Might gotta leave and come back. Yeah, just leave and come back. All right, we good. All right, bet. Yeah, y'all gonna have to leave and come back. Just leave and come back in. I mean, I'm gonna put the live up, so you ain't gonna miss nothing. All right, so bam. So back to what I was saying. So we're comparing our bill account to our bank account. Again, we're comparing our bill account to our bank account. All right, we're looking at principal balance. That's how, because if you're not looking at your debt, your bill account like your bank account, you're looking at this all wrong, and you're probably going the long way. All you gotta fucking do is accept what they giving you and transfer. That's it. That's it. The name of the game is transferring rights and credits and titles. That's the name of the game, y'all. All we doing is transferring credits. That's it. Is this not a consumer credit transaction? Do we all know what a consumer credit transaction is? Please comment no if you don't. Comment no if we don't. Comment no if you don't. If you don't know what a consumer credit transaction is, comment no so I can explain what a consumer credit transaction is, because I don't want to go in. All right, thank you. So, bam, I'm going to tell you what a consumer credit transaction is. A consumer credit transaction is any transaction dealing with a consumer's credit card. Do y'all know what credit card that is? Your social. Your social. Every time you lend your social out, all right, that you just entered a consumer credit transaction. That's why it's called a social security credit card. It's supposed to be called social security credit card, but they call it social security card. It's really social security credit card because that's used for transactions on consumer purchases. That's why it's a consumer credit transaction. All right, and also inside of consumer credit transactions, no cash can be involved. All right, so think about it. With that little piece of information right there, think about all the consumer credit transactions that you are inside of and you're paying cash. Yeah, direct deposit is cash. Auto bill pay is cash. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's cash. You're not supposed to be using cash on credit accounts. That's why it's called a credit account. That's why it's called a credit application, not a cash application. It's either you want to finance or you want to pay in cash. Meaning, if you finance, there can't be no cash. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Down payments is illegal. All right. If you pay the down payment on your house, it was illegal. Well, it's only legal if you say something. Meaning, if I walk into your house and steal everything out of it and you never call the police, no crime was committed. You see what I'm saying? If I steal everything out your house and you never call the cops, you never make a report, you just go on your life like nothing happened, nothing happened. You see what I'm saying? So it's only a crime until you bring it to the court's attention. Meaning, you got to go tell. You got to go snitch. I'm sorry to put it like that. You got to go tell. You got to go to the court and give a full description on who hurt you. You got to be the witness. You're going to have to point him out. You're going to have to tell him where he lived at, what he did to you, who he in cahoots with. You know what I'm saying? All that. Totally against the grain of our culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really got to go against everything the streets have taught you how to move. Really, you got to throw all that shit out. Really, to be real with you. You got to be the best teller alive. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the best teller alive. Meaning, don't get into this lifestyle and be doing illegal shit. You see what I'm saying? Because when you learn this lifestyle, it's like, damn, I don't got to do illegal shit no more. I can just endorse my fucking bills. And if they don't want to do what I want them to do, I can just take them to court. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, in that order, you got to get out of the program of thinking, yo, fuck the police, fuck the feds, fuck the government. You got to get that out your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the game. Then you can start saying, yo, okay, let me go talk to this police. Like, what's going on? What seems to be? State your business. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the conversation's totally different. It ain't no, I ain't going to say shit because they're going to use everything. I know what to say now. Yeah, I want y'all to use everything I say against me. You know, because everything y'all say, I'm going to use against you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you the feds? Bitch, I'm the feds. Like, what's up? Like, we both working. We both out here working. Like, may the best motherfucking federal worker win. I know you not a real federal worker, policy enforcer. You work for the state. You see what I'm saying? You a 9-to-5er. You work for the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to sleep a fed worker and I wake up a fed worker. This is my life. Long as I got this social security card, I am a federal worker. Okay? And I must protect this motherfucking nation. By all the power invested in me. All the power vested in me. Okay? This is one nation under God. You see what I'm saying? You catching my drift? You got to know how to stand. You got to know what to protect. Y'all remember I don't know his name. Y'all remember the white dude that said, "Give me liberty, give me death." Y'all thought he was playing. You know what I'm saying? He was out there protecting the fucking Constitution when he was supposed to. That's what we supposed to be doing. Every time we are violated, that is an act of war against the fucking Constitution. Now, this is not the start of any type of fucking parade, any type of rebels. I'm just here to let you know we need to start being, and I can't believe I'm saying this for the folks that knew me before consumer law, but goddamn it, we gotta be the best patriots we can be. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be the best fucking patriots. What? Home of the fucking Bravehearts, land of the fucking free. Who the protectors? Who the protectors? You know what I'm saying? Who the fucking protectors? We the protectors. When you read the Constitution, it literally says, "We the people." It don't say no fucking "we the corporations." We the people, goddamn, meaning we the people of this corporate. We the people run this shit. You feel what I'm saying? We the people walk our asses into banks, fill out applications unknowingly, giving them applications. They take those apps, put it into interest-bearing accounts, pay us an interest every month, and us not knowing what a fucking bill is, we start crying like, "Oh my gosh, all these damn bills. Oh my gosh, all these positive bills." I'm going to do a skit, man. This is going to blow the waters off folks' mindsets because it's like folks need to see this in like skit form. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to see how crazy that shit looks to the higher ups. That's why the lower folks never get nowhere. You see what I'm saying? That's why they always say the richer get richer, the poorer get poorer. Well, duh, motherfucker. The lower never learned shit. You see, all they know how to do is survive. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to be surviving. While this side is always learning. So that gap is always getting created. It used to be like this. Then that shit just starts slowly going like this. Then folks start saying, "Well, you know the rich get richer. You know the poor get poor. You know the poor get poor." While we complain, it's still going like this. Until one point, you don't even see the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't even. It's so far out of reach, you feel like, damn, we so far behind, we don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even see this shit out the screen now. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see yourself. You ain't even that common level. You're not even at default level. By default, you're given a social security card to basically cure all your debts. Meaning you're given a debt-free card at birth. You have literally said, "I don't want to use this. I'd rather go work, make something out of myself. Okay, I want to have 5 jobs. I want to have 10 different incomes." Okay, just because, and you gotta understand why did people push that multiple incomes? Always have multiple incomes because you never know what happened to one. Because we didn't know about this account that if we basically learn to control, you can't take it. Like it ain't nothing you can just, "Oh, I don't like how you and your consumer credit transaction, we took your social." You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? As long as you know how to use it, you can use it. Now, you got to use it in this form. You ain't going to be able to just be getting a whole bunch of cars 1099. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine you getting 10 cars on the 1099. What you think the IRS going to say to you 4-5 years later from now? You know what I'm saying? They ask you, "Well, what did you get those for? What was those cars for again?" Then you're going to try to say some shit. "Well, this is for personal property for household purposes." Then they're going to say, "Well, how big is your family then?" Then you gonna say, I ain't got no family. I ain't started yet." Well, why the fuck you got 10 cars for personal, family, or household purposes? It's only one of you. Why do you have 10 cars? Tax evasion. Tax fraud. You see what I'm saying? Tax fraud. Knock, knock. Hello. Hey, we'd like to talk to you for a little bit. Hey, we just wanted to have a few questions for you. We've been sending you letters for the last 2 years. You haven't been responding. We asked a couple of questions about the 10 vehicles that you got back 3 years ago. Now we understand you did the 1099 and you submitted a tax form on behalf of those purchases. Can you kind of explain those purchases for us? When most people don't do, they don't know what's going on because you just wanted a car. You didn't want to learn the information. You just want to learn a car. Oh yeah, it was for personal property, household purposes. Oh okay. Well, do you mind telling us a little bit about your family. First of all, you shouldn't be telling all this information, but you know, people be scared, so they're like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can you tell us how big is your family? Do you have, you have 10 family members in the household? Oh, nah, it's just me. Okay, thank you, sir. You have a good day. Man, as soon as they walk out, man, they found all the paperwork on your ass because they got everything they needed. Okay, you told them everything. Okay, you just told them you didn't have. It wasn't for family, for household purposes. Okay, you got 10 cars in the same goddamn vicinity. All right, you did it at 1099 way somebody did it for you. Okay, you thought it was cool. You didn't really want to study no more because all you did this was for a car. So you didn't really care to do it again. You see what I'm saying? You just wanted to find the template and keep running it back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I tell y'all, be careful. That's the be careful part. It ain't be careful, but no, don't do it. I'm saying be careful, don't get greedy. Because what do we know from the timeline of humans? We're greedy. When we get a little piece of something, we want to take it all. Trust me, I just got out of a situation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to make sure everybody is happy. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to take it all for ourselves. But anyway, back to the bill. All right. Again, we're talking about our debt account, our bill account, and our bank account. We're talking about our bill account and our bank account. It's the same thing, all right? The name of the game is transferring the credits that you see on that bill to the account number that you see on that bill. Because that bill, principal balance, that credit is sitting in a savings account. Visualize it like a savings account, right? And until you transfer it to your checking account, meaning that account number that you see on that bill, all right, the payment hasn't been made. So that's why they're calling you. They're like, yo, money is due. What you gonna do? You gonna endorse the bill? Or you gonna pay the bill? What you gonna do? But instead they say, hey, the money is due. Are you gonna pay? What are you gonna do? And we think, man, I don't owe this. This is an error. It's not a fucking error. They're giving you money. They're giving you credits. It was a credit sale from the get-go. Since it was a credit sale, all right, you get credits every month. That's why you got to look at it. Your bill is a check. You got to. It's why it's called Bill of Exchange Act. You feel what I'm saying? You go to the Bill of Exchange Act. Well, that's what I've been talking for the longest. Bill of Exchange Act. It's going to be fucking rocket science. You got to read the vocabulary first before you read anything. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it from that point perspective because we're with that. We're dealing with bills. So why aren't we reading the Bill of Exchange Act? You know what I'm saying? So that's your mindset for y'all. This is first tapping in with consumer law. All right, that's your first mindset. All right, you got to first look at the bill. Stop running from the bill. Go home. Look at your bill. Start reading it. Because if you actually look at it for what it is, you'll see, oh, damn, they giving me money. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to remove that stress you've been having. Like, I can't pay these damn bills. You're crying and shit. You're doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You ready to fight everybody. You aggressive every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? You disrespectful to women. It ain't got nothing to do with women. You just broke. That's really what it is. You think you're broke. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You mad at the fucking world. And this whole time it's only because you don't know what you're supposed to know. In comes me. Bam. That's why I'm telling you. Wake up. This is some information that you need to know. All right. Now you can learn this from me or learn from somebody else. I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a damn who you learn this from. All right. I don't give a damn. Granted, hopefully you're following somebody that can have students showing you that they're living. All right. Don't just follow somebody that they're the only one doing. They don't have nowhere in sight of a student that they have been able to walk through with. Okay. Because if they can't walk you through it, 9 times out of 10, they didn't go through it. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of the information junkies. All right. So with that being said, so imagine all the bills that you paid that you came out your pocket with. All right. Now that you see that there's a positive balance that you were supposed to be transferring the credits, right? Now, what do you think they did with the cash that you've been sending them? Everything that we just talked about, which is facts. You can Google it. Facts. Okay. Everything we just talked about is credits, right? What do you think happened to those credits that you never transferred? I'll tell you the answer. They used those credits. They used those credits. Now they didn't right? They didn't tax right off the credits. They wrote off the cash you sent. The credits you didn't use, they used it, and then the cash you sent, that shit went in their pockets, the CFO's pockets, and he counted it as a gift tax. He literally said, IRS, hey, they just gave me this money, IRS. They said we was doing good business, IRS, and they just gave it to us. They said, hey, here you go. IRS, all we did was tell them the bill was due. We didn't say it was cash. We just said the bill was due. They went and worked. You know what I'm saying? They went and used their cash. They said they'll do auto bill pay. All we said was, hey, do you want auto bill pay? They said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your Honor, they said that. We just doing what they want to do. We're just trustees. We do what they want us to do. If they would have said no, we would have never did it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the game, y'all. That's what's going on. So it don't matter how many posts you put up. It don't matter how many green receipts you take a picture of. That shit don't mean shit. Granted, it's cool that you looking like you're doing something, but do you know what happened to the last person that sent off a green receipt? See if they got remedy. We gotta stop hooping and hollering about what we're supposed to be doing, y'all. It's like me waking up and making my bed up and me posting it. Be like, look, y'all, I'm living like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to think about that. Now, I'm not knocking on, because I did it too. When I first started out, I was so happy sending my green receipts off, showing I'm doing, you feel me? That don't mean shit if you don't know what to say when they say no. And ask me how many times they say no. Damn near every time. That's why I say you gotta prepare to be told no. A lot of y'all never played sports before. A lot of y'all ain't never been in a situation where you had to basically rise and overcome. You've been a quitter all your life. You see what I'm saying? So imagine you trying to do something that involves not quitting, being told no constantly over and over, having the person you're sending your bills to literally telling you, we don't accept this form of payment, having the guts to say, yes, you guys do. Okay, if y'all don't take this, we're going to court. Having the knowledge to be able to go to court, because just saying it only gets you so far. You know how many people say I'm going to sue you? You know how many attorneys they have lined up for people that say I'm going to sue and don't ever fucking know how to sue? Even the people that do know how to sue, they lose. You know what I'm saying? Then most people that lose, they give up. They don't understand, okay, I'm going to lose, I'm going to appeal. The only time you lose is when you stop. Yeah, you going to have an attorney lie to your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? It's people that ain't never played a sport. A lot of y'all done quit. The coach got on your ass and said, son, what the fuck was that? You ain't giving me nothing, son. You start cussing the coach on and quit. You start saying, man, I was about to whoop his fucking ass. I don't know who he talking to. Nigga, what? I'm from the west side. Nigga, I don't think you know where I'm come from. The fuck? Like, what, man? Take that goofy ass shit back to your block. Like, what? Like, you think you gonna tell the banks that? You gonna throw your shit up on the bank? You think the banks go be scared of that? What? You gonna call the bank, tell them what set you from? They gonna be at your house next week getting your car. Now what, nigga? What now, nigga? Now what? You see what I'm saying? It's like it's a different game. You know what I'm saying? It's not the emotional game. It's the information. Like say, it's the logical game. You gotta be logical with this. Yeah, you can have emotions to back up your logic, but you can't have emotions with no logic with this, man. You're going to lose your nuts. You're going to be so frustrated. Like, these motherfuckers, a lot of y'all telling me in my DMs, they're not abiding what I'm saying. Duh. What the fuck you surprised for? I told you they wasn't. What did I say to do next? You know what I'm saying? Nothing should stop you. I told you they're going to say no. You can send everything right. They still gonna say no because they don't believe that you've been studying. They believe that you've been listening to somebody on Instagram or on YouTube and you done pieced some shit together and you done sent it in. How do I know this? I know this because when I sent my shit into my utility company, they literally called me and asked me, hello, sir, are you sovereign? I was like, who the fuck? I was like, what the hell? Is this Florida Powers and Lights? What the hell y'all doing asking me some shit like that? They was like, are you sovereign? Because we want to ask because People that are sending documents like this are claiming to be sovereign, and we just want to let you know we don't accept these type of documents. So that let me know folks in Florida sending that shit in. You know what I'm saying? So it's about your shit. It ain't about it being right. It's about, do you know how to basically administer on, execute on behalf when they say no. It ain't about execute when they say yeah, you read the fucking law, but can you make that law stick? You know what I'm saying? Can you make that law stick? 1, 2, sue. It's a damn bar for you. 1, 2, sue. It don't get no easier than that. It don't get no easier than that, people. 1, 2, sue. What do I mean by the 1, 2? Meaning you're sending your documents in, meaning your endorsement, meaning before you do any of that, I'm going to give you a bean. Send in a power of attorney before you do anything. I'll say it again. Send in a power of attorney to your bill company CFO before you send anything in, okay? Why? Because if you don't send a power of attorney giving them proper representation of who you are, they're going to assume you to be the minor. Remember, they're the parent. Imagine you going to your mom and dad saying, Mom, I'm ready for $100 million in my account. And she looks like, man, Jimmy, sit your ass down somewhere. You haven't even cleaned your room up yet. Talking about some $100 million. No, Jimmy, you're not ready. That's what's going on. All right. So you got to prove to your parent. And I hate to put it like that because I respect all y'all. All y'all are grown. But you're not getting treated like you're grown. You can say you're grown all day. All right. Until you successfully endorse your bills and those corporations treat you like you're grown, then you are an adult. Until then, you're nothing more than an old ass child. That's how they treat you. You know what I'm saying? That they treat you like a grown ass child. Y'all know them people that's 50 years old still living with their folks, never left. And don't say you stayed at home to help your mom. You wasn't helping. You was eating your mom's food. You was more of a bill than anything. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but you sending your POA to the CFO. Sending your paperwork to the CFO. Your power of attorney is going to the CFO. Your endorsed bill, meaning do not send shit off. Do not send nothing off just based off this live, y'all. Please go research. But for the ones that have took a course from me and for those that know what I'm talking about by sending all your proper documents, your endorsed bill goes to the billing company that the address is on the bill. A copy is going there, and a copy is going to the CFO with your instructions. All right. So again, what's going to the CFO? 2848. Okay, 2848. Now you can send that before you send anything. Matter of fact, yeah, do that. Send a 2848 before you send anything off. Before you send any bill off, send a 2848 or a power of attorney. You see what I'm saying? So, and the reason why you do that, because you want to know why. You don't just ask, hey, I got to do what you say do. You want to know why. The why is everything. The reason why you're sending that power of attorney is letting them know, hey, y'all, I'm here on behalf of the principal. I'm here on behalf of the principal. All right, or you use trust lingo. I'm here on behalf of the trust. I'm the beneficial owner. Shout out to B Minister. All right, because I wouldn't have been able to put it like that without Minister B Better. My bad, my apologies. Somebody tag him if they can, but yeah, definitely he was able to put it into a better form. You know, instead of saying agent, principal, you could say beneficial owner. You see what I'm saying? That's way more powerful. So shout out to, and I'm sure other folks have said that, but he's the one guy that put it together for me. Okay, made that shit stick. Like, okay, bam. All right. So your 2848 or your power of attorney is getting sent to the CFO. Why is it getting sent to CFO? Because bosses do business with bosses. All right, you're a boss sending documents to the boss. All right, that 2848 is basically a power of attorney from your agent to your principal, and your principal is giving powers to your agent. Your agent must accept those powers from your principal. You see, remember your principal is your estate, your all caps, is the trust. Remember, you're the beneficial owner or the agent, authorized rep. It's all the same. You feel what I'm saying? It's all the same. All right. So What you're doing at 2848 or that power of attorney is letting that CFO know, hey, I'm here on behalf of the principal, because remember, the bill is what? The principal's balance, not the agent's balance. You see what I'm saying? It's not your balance. It's the principal's balance. It's the one that you've been playing business with. And you got to show that you on behalf of. You're not the principal. You're just control the principal. The principal is dead. We dealing with dead entities. You know what I'm saying? We are the life beings making these entities go to work. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a 2848 power of attorney, same thing. You can literally create your own power of attorney. I just say 2848 because that's what I started with. All right, so you send it off to CFO. All right, and literally that's how you're setting up your account for all the documents you're about to send after that. You're basically letting them know, hey, I'm gonna be here, taking control of the account, letting you guys know where to send the interest, what to do with the principal's balance. Here's the power of attorney. You know what I'm saying? You get the instructions, notarized, you feel me? And send it in. Keep copies for yourself. So whenever it goes to court, you can have your first exhibit A. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to sign the back exactly how we talked about in the class. Exactly how we talked about in the class. It works for everything. You can definitely print 2848 out. You can definitely print 2840. You can print a billion of them things out. Oh, you know, well, you talking about the wait, y'all talking about two different things. Now, the beneficial owner form from the bank, you got to get that from the bank. Y'all, we're talking about a simple power of attorney to send CFO. But the beneficial ownership application that you need to go fill out at your bank, you go get that at the bank. Alan said, I actually called Discover and they gave me a whole new place to send my checks. Bam. You see what I'm saying? Wham. Yeah, you know, power of attorney, just basically you giving yourself power of attorney over your estate. Or for that account. Yeah, you can file the Form 56, but the 2848 would be sufficient also. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, you can just DM me. But anyway, back to the lesson. Your bill, that's how you need to start looking at all your bills. So that principal's balance is what you're trying to transfer, all right? But to prep the account, you need to send a power of attorney before you send anything, because that gives you basically authorization to do what you're about to do. You can't accept the principal's balance until you have authorization. Y'all know how the world goes. You can't get certain places unless you have authorization to do. They be like, do you have your authorizations? Do you have your pass? Meaning you got to have your pass to be able to do the things that endorsement requires, and that is the power of attorney. All right, that's the power of attorney, and that's for all your accounts. And each account needs its own specific power of attorney. You are in a polygamous relationship in business. You're married to your water bill. You're married to your car bill. You're married to your lease. You're married to your mortgage. You're married to your credit card. You feel me? You're married. Those are all marriages. In each and every marriage, you have to basically keep happy. This marriage has to have a 2848 or power of attorney. This marriage needs a 2848 power of attorney. This marriage needs a 2848 power of attorney. This marriage needs a 48. You see what I'm saying? You have to look at each one individual. You see what I'm saying? People don't like being compared. Imagine you say, hey, man, you just like the girl I talked to. You see a lot of women get mad at that, or vice versa. Man, you see what I'm saying? Meaning you have to treat each one individually special in their own. You see what I'm saying? You can't think, oh, I said to them, it don't work for them too. I said, no, it's two totally different accounts. Two totally different accounts. This account has this number. This account has this number. You sent the 2848 for this account. Had nothing to do with this account. This CFO has nothing to do with this CFO. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand, like you got to understand individual business is what you're doing, and you have to understand you have to take over each individual account as such. You can't group them all together. That's why I say take your time. A lot of folks try to go send off I'm sending all my bills off and send 6 different bills. Okay, I hope you're ready to go to court for 6 different fucking lawsuits. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, you got to remember, they're not going to accept it when you send it off. Do you think you just going to send it off? They're just going to say, okay, thank you for sending it in. No. What you going to do when all 6 of them say no? Now you got to keep track record of all the paperwork you done sent off. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to keep certified receipts. Oh, damn it. Verizon said no. All right, what did I say to them? Okay, let me send it back to them. Oh, damn, Duke Power said no. Okay, let me send it. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of paperwork. You ain't got time to be working if you're going to be doing everything at once. That's why I say focus on the place you live in. Keep paying the bill, but focus on the place you live in, because once you take over the place you live in, everything is smooth. Now you can chill. You know what I'm saying? Once you take over your lease, your mortgage, now you can chill. Now you can learn how to take all the little bills over. You know what I'm saying? Them little bills is get over the big bill first. Now you can chill. That's why I say go after the big bill first. Go ahead and get that correspondence, that dialogue already started. You know what I'm saying? Because by the time you get to court, you already done built up your case. And all the way up to that point, you need to be looking up YouTube court procedures. Hey, YouTube, how do I start a claim? Hey, processes of starting a claim. You know what I'm saying? This is YouTubeable. It's Googleable. All this shit is. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, how do I represent in court? YouTube, what is the administrative process in court? YouTube, what is the appeal process? You know what I'm saying? They're going to tell you they're not going to give you what you need to say, but they're going to give you a structure, give you a formula how you need to basically fill in your damn information that you done built up. You know what I'm saying? That's really the name of the game. There's no really no shorts to it. Should I send it by registered mail? Let me ask you, what do you think? Not being smart, not being funny, but what do you think? The question is, why wouldn't you send it registered mail? Why wouldn't you send it registered mail? Should you get the 2848 notarized? Not really. I'll tell you why. Because that 2848 is an IRS document. You see how people were just about to follow me, just print off that shit, just send it in to CFO? You see why I tell y'all, don't just follow what people say. Man, I can get on here and just say anything. You know what I'm saying? Folks just gonna start sending shit. You know what I'm saying? That 2848 is an IRS document. So when you send that IRS document off, you gotta remember, you're representing your taxpayer. Your taxpayer is your corporation. You're the representative for the taxpayer. You are not the taxpayer. You're the representative for the taxpayer. All right. So on the 2848, the first name is the taxpayer. That's the all caps name. So that's all caps information. When you get down to part B, I believe it's asked about authorized rep. That's the natural person. That's your name in uppers and lowers. So when you go down to the bottom, you need to sign as such. All right. That goes to the IRS. And they may kick it back, which is fine because you're sending a copy to the CFO. They don't know it got kicked back. You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm really giving you stupid beans right now. Like crazy beans. You got to understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? It's loopholes through all this shit. There's loopholes in all this shit. All right, yeah, I got like a minute and 20 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with 1099. That's why I be telling folks, I don't know what people be talking about. Like, is it 1099A different from endorsed bills? If you're doing 1099A, if you don't have an endorsed bill attached to it, like, what are you doing? That's why I just be looking at people teach 1099. Like, where's the endorsed bill at? What are you endorsing if you're using a 1099? You can't just send a 1099 in with no endorsement. Like, you didn't accept no credits. That's why I'm saying, like, y'all just following folks. That's why I say you better find one person and stick to them. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, send it to CFO and IRS. You're making copies, making 3 copies. One for CFO, one for IRS, one for yourself. But yeah, I got the mentorship coming up in December, y'all. make sure y'all tap in with that. I think it's like 20 more spots left. We only doing 35 spots. Dolo, only me. Okay, only me speaking. All right, it's gonna be a live event all week, all month, 3 times a week, 3 hours a day, all month of December. We diving in endorsed bill, taxes, and the court process. Okay, all month. All right, so make sure y'all buckle up for